And hello, my fellow nerds out there. Zirko Nerd Richie, and welcome back to Mermaid Splash Passion Festival. Last time we went down the art route, and I sort of forgot to save on the route or whatever if I had to, but yeah, we did the art route. We got the ultimate artist ending, and we got the Angie ending as well. So, and this is only 4 of 23. How many possible possible combinations can I possibly do? I have no clue. But anyways, we're loading back, and so we did art club and dance class. So we got either the dojo or gardening next, and then we have stay home. Let's go ahead and do some gardening. I think that'd be a pretty good one to do for the next episode. I spent some time in my garden with Maka this week. Cece enters her backyard with determination. Determination! Cece is serious about making gardening her true passion. But, yikes, there's sure a lot more weeds than I remember. I don't have that many plants or corals started either. Cece isn't confident she can grow anything substantial in just 4 weeks. But she starts tending to her garden anyways. She weeds, fertilizes, and tends to what foliage is already there. When she's done, it's already the middle of the day. Phew, so much to do. Gardening's hard work. Cece's neighbor, Maka, approaches her. Oh, Maka, like Mako sharks. I get it. Howdy, neighbor. Oh god, that's a terrible voice. Well, what kind of voice should I give her though? Okay, you know what? I got it. Howdy, neighbor. Oh, hope you don't mind I've been peeking over while you worked. Hi, Maka. I'm trying to get back into gardening. You look tuckered out. I think you need to work on your stamina. Yeah, working in the garden is more exhausting than I thought. I gain a lot of respect for you. Yeah, shucks. And no need for that. My body's just built for work like this. You'll gain endurance too if you keep up the hard work. Right. Do you think I could be good enough in time for the Passion Festival? Huh? That's happening in about a month, ain't it? I suppose that's enough time for something decent to grow. Assuming you picked the right thing. Well, I'm gonna try my best. That's the spirit. Little Cece. I'll help you out with however I can. Aw, thanks, Maka. Yeah, no problem. So what friends are for? What would you recommend for an amateur gardener like me? I can't decide on what kind of plant I should enter in the contest. That's a toughie. You got quite a few options. But I think the best bet will be raising an anemone. I need to stop stumbling over my words. Judges tend to be pretty fond of those. Really? Why's that? Well, simple. They're colorful and pretty, and they can attract rare fish. I think that should be your angle. Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds like the way to go. So how do I take care of it? What do they eat? How much effort goes into raising a good one? Yeah, they can fend for themselves, well enough that they won't be overwhelming for you. Just toss them some shrimp or scallops every once in a while. That should be good enough. Okay, got it. Thanks for helping me figure out where to start, Maka. What would I do without you? Yeah, glad to help out. She kind of reminds me of Undyne a little bit from Undertale. Now that I think about it. Like, I know she's the shark, but like Undyne is a fish person, so, but we have no idea what kind of fish she is. So, and Maka kind of reminds me of Undyne a little bit, like in a way. With resolve, Cece begins the transplant of the anemone. Get it? Transplant? Okay, I'll stop. A huge old pot will do the trick. Perfect. Cece spends the rest of the week carefully tending to her garden. It's important to keep the water conditions nice and stable. She checks on her oh god, I'm tired. She checks on her anemone often, just to be sure. Looks like it's doing okay. Oh my gosh, how exciting. I think this really might work. In her downtime, Cece spends time in the garden sunbathing with her laptop. Is it considered sunbathing if you're underwater? That's a good question. That's some food for thought. Most of that time is spent researching plants and watching gardening videos. The relaxed atmosphere of this garden is really where I fit in. I love this. Too bad my poor anemone is still so small, but by the end of these 4 weeks, I know it'll be big and beautiful. You can do an anemone. I believe in you. I'll give you the protein you want, so please don't hold back. Let's give it our all. Cece's anemone, while still small, has all the potential of a winner. With love and care, surely it and Cece can come out a winner at the festival this year. Passion event. Cece removes a particularly tough weed and feels rewarded seeing her garden cleaner. You sure were a fighter, but the gardening is saved thanks to Cece. Aw, that was a short one. Okay, let's go hang out with Maka. Cece swims out to her backyard to greet Maka, who's still happily gardening, even through the weekend. Howdy, neighbor. Oh god, I changed her voice immediately. Maka, your garden is looking fab. I always feel so inspired when I see it. Oh, well, thank you. And here I was thinking I might have gotten carried away this season. Yeah, it seems like you're out here every day lately, no matter the currents. Just gotta make sure these babies reach their full potential. Is it cool if I watch you work? Huh? You really want to watch? Well, sure. Happy to have the company. Maka's big toothy smile warms Cece's heart each time she sees it. Aw. There's always a sparkle in Maka's eyes when she talks about her garden, a charming but dangerous glimmer. It makes Cece want to ask all sorts of questions about the things she's planted this season, which gets Maka talking. And talking. And talking. And Cece doesn't want to be rude, but if she doesn't say something soon... Maka? What's up? Did you have a question about raising bubble coral? No, it's not that. Aw, no. I'm talking your ear off, aren't I? Don't worry, I'll shut my yap. Tell me to stuff it sooner next time. I won't get mad. No, I love hearing about your garden, I really do. But I want to know more about Maka. Me? Yes, tell me about things that aren't your garden. But what? What? That's boring. I don't want to talk about myself. Come on, even if I ask nicely. Pretty please, Maka, give me one fact about your life. You're a tough pickle, neighbor. Alright, one fact. I lost a tooth this morning. Not the kind of fact I had in mind, but it's a start. That was time I could have spent telling you how easy it is to raise fine bubble coral. Well, I do kind of want to know about that still. Great, let me show you mine. By the end of the day, Cece's head is stuffed with various facts about kelps, corals, and anemones. But she still can't shake this disappointed feeling. She wished she could learn more about her friend. I'll just have to try again next time. That's right, Cece. After all, most things that are worth doing can't be done in a day. Today was the first of many steps to getting close to Maka. Cece, you're kind of drooling there. You sure you might not have a crush on Maka? Who knows? Maka had already gone inside, but Cece still felt a little embarrassed saying it out loud to herself. She quickly retreats back to her home to continue about her day. Friend event! Cece visits Maka at her job at the local garden store. Are you interested in a bag of top quality undersea fertilizer? It's cheaper than here than anywhere else. Maka, I came by to chat with you, not hear about all that crazy deals around here. But it'd be really good for your garden. I could even buy it for you. Oh, you don't have to. I'll just come back when your shift is over, okay? Don't forget to check on our assorted rocks. But they can do a lot to make your garden even more colorful. Cece felt happy that Maka seemed so excited to see her. The week is over. 3 weeks until the Passion Festival. Okay, back to being productive. Gardening, duh. Cece feels absolutely refreshed entering her garden, for it's the second week. Everything looks to be in order, and Cece feels motivated to make it look even better. I think I'll plant even more stuff today. Cece heads to the gardening store nearby and stocks up. She buys seeds, fertilizers, tools, pots, just about anything one would need for a garden. Whew, that was a little spendy, but it'll be worth it. Cece returns to her garden and starts tending to it immediately. She plants rows of different colored corals, all different sizes of anemone. She even plants edible seaweeds to harvest later in the season. These will be delicious. I'm so excited. I'll share them with everyone. In the middle of her gardening, Maka comes to say hi. You're a hard worker, Cece. I'm always impressed by your efforts, you know? Thanks, Maka. I do my best. Maka very abruptly lets out a big, happy sigh. Yeah. Seeing you it really fills me with a sense of nostalgia. Yeah? Tell me about it. Huh? Well, sure, I guess. Cece sits down in front of her garden, on one of her garden chairs, in one of her garden chairs, and ready to listen intently to Maka's story. It's so rare she shares anything about herself and not her garden. I gotta listen in. Well, seeing you just reminds me of the way of why and when I bought my house, you know? It had, and still does, the best spot for a big garden in the whole neighborhood. But it's about the garden still, of course. I can still remember when everything was in my yard was just sand. It had so much potential. So, first thing I did until now, it always. Wait, I can't read. I can't read. Hold up. History. Oh God, I actually have to do the history to read it all. I can still remember when everything in my yard was just sand. It had so much potential. So the first thing I did was till up as many rocks and stubborn roots as I could. Always annoying to run into those kinds of things during the season, you know. Anyways, then I drew a plan for how I wanted the garden to look. Best to have a map for it. I'm not even. If you guys are wondering, I'm not even pressing the space button. It's just going on its own. I went to a local garden store and wouldn't you know, they were hiring. I thought, whoa, this is destiny for sure. Uh-oh, what did I unleash? Before Cece knew it, she had been pulled into an hour-long origin story about Maka's garden. It was nice to learn more about Maka, as well as a bunch more about gardening, but it was still quite tiring. Whoa, is it 6 already? I gotta go. Time really does fly by when you're talking. Well, geez, thanks for listening to me ramble on for so long, Cece. It really was quite the ramble, but it was fun. I'll catch you later, Cece. Keep up the good work. Bye, neighbor. Phew. That was fun, but I think I'm ready for a nap. Cece spends the rest of the week attending her garden and researching plants as usual. But on the last day of the week, something is amiss. Oh no! Cece's anemone seems sick somehow. Oh gosh, oh no. Its tentacles seem wilty and its color isn't that bright. What's more, there's not a fish in sight near it. Cece tries a few things to remedy the situation, but nothing seems to be working. Seems like it can make it through the weekend, but if I don't do something soon, my poor anemone could die. And so could my chances at the Passion Festival. Cece will have to find a solution somehow. I swear I'll figure it out soon for my anemone's sake. Passion event. Cece and Maka take a break from gardening to share a lemonade sweet. Wait, what? Wait, what? How does that work underwater? Wait, what? I'm confused. What are the physics of lemonade underwater? Wouldn't it just dissipate? Alright, let's go see Maka. Cece swims out into her garden hoping to see Maka hard at work, and she is. Maka doesn't notice Cece come out, so she takes the opportunity to... Boo! Whoa! Gotcha. Oh, it's just you, Cece. Hey, that reminds me. I thought of some things. Facts. Oh, Maka facts? Let me hear them. What were they again? Oh, don't tell me you already forgot what you came up with. Just a joke. Just a joke, Cece. That's why I made a list. Maka holds out a small notebook for Cece to look over. What could the list of Maka facts contain? But Cece's excited grin fades when she sees the title. It's a list of what plants Maka wants to grow in the future and why. Cece can't help but giggle. Maka, this isn't what I had in mind either. Really? You're hard to please. I'll try asking some new questions. Is that okay? Alright, fire away, Cece. What are some of your other hobbies? Do you have a dream job? No good. Those answers are all going to be related to gardening too. All of them? Reading gardening magazines, getting odd jobs, tending other mermaids' gardens, chatting about plants and forums. I'm already living my dream. I get to work in gardens all the time. Oh yeah, huh. You got your life all figured out. I wish it was that easy for me to just have one thing to devote my whole life to. Well, sorry, that has nothing to do with this. I'm happy for you, Maka, really. I just wanted to find a more real connection with you. Aw, man. I'm really a one-trick seahorse, aren't I? I'll try bringing more variety into my life. I don't want to lose you as a friend. Oh no, I didn't mean that we can't be friends if you only care about one thing. I know, but I should make more of an effort. Besides, ever since you brought it up, I realized I might be missing out on a lot of neat stuff. Well, if it's for your own sake, I don't feel so pushy. What do you mean? You're still pretty pushy. Maka! Maka continues to tease Cece as she returns to spraying fertilizer. Cece feels like she made even more progress today. It was getting easier for both of them to open up to each other. I wonder what I'll get to learn about Maka next time. I can't wait. Friend event. Maka and Cece... Oh, unlocked casual outfit. Wait, really? Oh, I gotta see. Oh, wait, I have other outfits. Artist. Nice. Gardener. Oh, that's pretty cool. T-shirt. I keep forgetting I unlock outfits as I go along. Oh, okay. Okay, we're going t-shirt. T-shirt, I guess. Maka and Cece find a nice little area in the park to sit down in for a picnic. I can't get over how cute you look in that outfit, Maka. Aw, thanks, Cece. It's my special pick and wear. I feel plain in comparison. Maybe I should find some cute picnicking clothes too. And I can't read. Comfort is king. As long as you can relax in them, any clothes are good. Honestly, that can't be any more true. It actually is true. Like, as long as you're comfortable, any clothes are good. Still, it'd be nice to have an outfit picked out for when we go on more picnics together like this. You want to make it a regular thing? I'd love that. The week is over. 2 weeks till Passion Festival. Hey, look at the casual outfit. Oh God, I'm tired. Now, gardening again. As 3 weeks roll in, Cece's anemone isn't doing any better. Oh no! Oh no, no, no! What do I do? I can't possibly start raising another. Come on. We're doing so well before. What's the matter? Cece's at a loss for what to do. She's looked at so many solutions, but none of them seem to work. What can she do? There's only one thing left to do. I have to ask her. She's got to know something. Cece seeks out Maka, who comes over to look at the anemone. Whoa, this little dude really needs some help. I know I'm a failure. I'm a failure as its mommy. I've been trying so hard every week. I just can't figure out what to do. Here, let me take a closer look at it. Maka picks up the anemone from the ground and starts examining it more thoroughly. At one point, she even sniffs it. Without saying a word, Maka hands off the anemone to Cece and starts examining Cece's garden as well. Maka? Hold on just one sec, Cece. Maka looks all around Cece's garden, tilting her head now and again, like she's thinking. She points to a particular spot in the garden. Right here is where you're growing it, right? Yeah, it was there. Is that the wrong spot somehow? Saying it's wrong isn't quite how I'd put it, but it definitely ain't right. What's wrong with that spot? It's simple. All the other corals and anemones are in the spot where we're stealing all sorts of stuff your little anemone here needs. Nutrients, sun, even fish. They were stealing it all. My other plants were being thieves. It's a very easy mistake to make. Heck, I've done it. Do you think my anemone will get better if I move it? Oh sure, especially if you make sure to give it some extra love. I will. I'll spoil it to no ends. That's the spirit. Cece does as Maka suggested and moves her special anemone. She's extremely careful in making sure it has enough space and light. She's not sure if this plan will really work, but it's the only chance she's got. Come on, anemone, you can do it. Passion event. Cece notices a rare fish visiting her garden. Okay, what is that kind of fish? Oh, what are you? I gotta ask Maka. No, I'll try looking you up first. Oh, the passion events for the gardening route are very short, aren't they? Okay. Alright, Maka. Cece peeks out of her kitchen window to see Maka in her garden, just as she'd hoped. She eagerly swims out to greet her and share some of the little snack-sized sandwiches she just made. You can't sneak about me this time, Cece. Not when you're carrying food. Oh, these? They're just PBJ. You wouldn't really want it. I would too, unless you really wanted to eat them all. It just looks like an awful lot for one little mermaid. You're right. They're for sharing. Sorry they're not fancy. Maka reaches over and nabs the closest sandwich, chomping it down in one swift bite. Better than I could. You don't cook for yourself, Maka? I wanted to learn, but I was never any good. Best I can do is grow food for others to turn into nice meals. Aha! Something that's not gardening. You're right. Did you plan for this to happen? You know me, evil mastermind of learning Maka's secrets. Oh, you! Maka and Cece laugh together, eating up all the snackwitches. Cece listens intently as Maka shares some of her attempted cooking stories. A few months back, I forced myself to eat this not-so-great stew I cooked up. Oh man! Later that night, I barfed it all up. That's about when I gave in. Cooking's not for me. Jeez, I'd be scared to try again too after something like that. Maybe I'll give it another shot. I already learned what not to do. I like your optimism, Maka. Yeah, thanks. Hey, here's another Maka fact for your collection. I had a really wonderful grandma who helped raise me. She had the biggest smile. Whenever anyone tells me I'm overly positive, I always think of her. That's so sweet. I feel like I learned so much about you today, Maka. Thank you. Aw, Cece, now I'm all embarrassed. Next time I better bring you a snack. If you're brave enough, that is. A snack from Maka? I'm really looking forward to it. That's sweet. I'll do my best to make it edible. Cece and Maka share a big laugh and continue on with talk of different foods they like. Cece is very excited to try Maka's cooking. I have to come out here next weekend for sure. For mission, get closer to Maka to succeed. Friend event. Oh! On a casual outfit. Wait, I have 2 casual outfits? Hoodie. Hey, that looks pretty cool. Basic, artist, gardener, dancer, t-shirt, hoodie. Cece introduces Maka to an MMO where you can forage and explore and raise cool plants together. Whoa, watch out! My planting stat is already halfway to max. I'm almost level 20 gathering. I got some rare seeds to trade you once I'm out of this dungeon. There are dungeons? I haven't even left town. You didn't tell me there's dungeons in this. Maka, where do you think I've been getting all my gold? They spend most of their weekend on voice chat, farming materials and to build the best garden on the server. This is really cool. I like this route. It's really rare to see a shark character be super nice, unless you're watching Shark Tale or whatever. Y'all remember that movie? That movie was so old. Okay, obviously we're gonna go gardening again. The final week before the festival has arrived. It's the moment of truth for Cece and her anemone. Bravely, Cece swims into her garden to see. Her anemone is doing better than ever. Oh my gosh, look at you! It's huge and vibrant, and absolutely teeming with sea life. You're so beautiful and lively, I could cry. Cece jumps to tending her garden in full vigor. She grows her anemone, checking to make sure everything is in order. She trims the tentacles, fertilizes the dirt, and checks the fish living there. All of them seem healthy and lively. Wow, Maka was right. You really came around. Overjoyed, Cece goes to thank her neighbor. Oh, Maka, I was looking for you. Whoa, what's up, neighbor? You look excited. I am excited. My anemone is all better, and it's even bigger than before too. Congratulations! I wanted to thank you for all your help. You've been amazing. Well, hey, it's my pleasure to do what I can for you. In the end, it was all of your hard work and love that did it. All I did was offer a little advice. All the heavy lifting was done by you. You really think so? I know so. It ain't like I came into your garden and fixed it up, did I? That was you who did it, Cece. Well, when you put it that way, I've really come a long way, haven't I? You sure have. You should feel mighty proud right about now. I do. Thank you again, Maka. Of course. Honestly, that is a lot of teeth. I mean, I know sharks have a lot of teeth, but good God, that's like 5 rows. Being able to spend so much time in her garden... Oh, God, the text just flashed. Being able to spend so much time in her garden had really given Cece a new appreciation for Maka. Well, the time they spent together during the weekend helped too. Cece was looking forward to seeing both of her gardens get bigger and brighter in the coming seasons. As the day before the festival approaches, Cece puts on some final touches on her anemone. She encases the whole anemone in a protective bubble, trapping the fish with it. That should just about do it. In perfect presentation order for the festival. After 4 long weeks of work, Cece's gardening had already come a long way. It felt so much more alive than before. It wrapped Cece up in a serene feeling. I think gardening was my true passion all along. I'm so happy to have finally found it. Knowing everything as it should be, and that her anemone is protected, Cece is ready to take on the festival. Before heading to her house for the night, she notices Maka tending to her own garden. In a grand gesture, Cece waves to Maka. Thank you, Maka. Without you, I couldn't have done this. I'll be seeing you again next week as a winner of the Passion Festival. Yeah, go kick some tail! Passion event. Maka gives Cece a start for another anemone after seeing her working hard in her garden. You can look so cute next to the anemone that'll win for me in the Passion Festival. This is my last chance to relax. Okay. Maka. Cece waits in her garden all morning for Maka to come out. And when she does, she's carrying a tray of tea and sea sponge cake. Ooh! If it weren't fish food, I would say it looks delicious. Don't worry, it's not made of real sea sponges. Hope I didn't make you wait too long. Yeah. Oh, me? I wasn't waiting for nothing. I'm always out here relaxing. Sure. Well, I made some cake. Want to try it? I'd love to. Is it made from scratch? It's made from a box. Did I mess up already? I followed the instructions. No, it's probably better for my safety that you didn't try baking it from scratch yet. One day you'll def be able to make it from scratch though. Mark my words. Seems like you know a lot more than me, Cece. Maybe I'll come over and you can teach me a thing or two. That sounds like fun. So, how is it? Feel like barfing? It's not very good, but it's not bad either. As long as I didn't accidentally poison ya. Maka and Cece start giggling as Cece tries to finish her cake. Oh nice! Cece thinks Maka has really been trying her best. With every week they've spent together, Cece has found herself looking forward to seeing Maka more and more each passing day. But soon enough, she won't be able to use the convenient premise of getting to know Maka better anymore. What if Maka somehow gets tired of this? Cece sips her tea to keep from thinking about it too hard. But some sadness might have shown through because Maka suddenly interjects. Cece, your eyes got such a faraway look in them. All of a sudden, are you feeling okay? Don't worry, it's not the food, at least. Thank goodness. I gotta say, I really appreciate all the effort you put into this. Aw, it was nothing special. It's special to me. You went out of your way to make me happy and all. I'd go out of my way for you anytime. I really like you, Cece. Aw, now's the perfect chance, isn't it? Ask what you've been waiting to ask, Cece. Wait, is the narrator talking to Cece? Seriously, breaking the fourth wall, I guess. Hey, Maka. Will you go out with me? Huh? We are out. As dense as ever. Not outside. I meant, can I be your girlfriend? Oh my god, look how red she got. No one's ever asked me out before. Cece, what should I say? You can't ask me that. I want to hear your answer. Right, of course. If you're okay with a girlfriend like me, it sounds good. Really? Hooray! Maka's incredibly embarrassed reaction is so cute. Cece is really glad she could muster up the courage to finally say what she needed to say to Maka. And thank you, Maka, for giving me this chance. Well, yeah, it's not like I haven't thought about it before myself. Maka. There's a tense moment of silence between the two. Mostly just because both of them are very nervous and excited about the abrupt development. Do you want to go on a date at the Passion Festival? A date? Yeah, a date at the Passion Festival. Sounds like fun, don't you think? Yeah, That sounds like loads of fun. Cece smiles as Maka's ears perk up again. Hold on, should we be making a plan or something? Oh gosh, we don't have to worry about that yet. Let's play it by ear and figure out what we want to do when we're there, you know? Oh god, doing Maka's voice kind of wears my throat out, I'm not gonna lie. It takes a little bit of pressure off. Okay. Maka seems as normal as ever as their conversation continues where it left off. But she's definitely sitting a lot closer to Cece than she was before. Plus, her face is a nice shade of red to it now. It may be subtle, but Cece can feel the gap between her and Maka is smaller now. All because we both put in the effort to get to this point. I'm so glad it turned out she likes me back too. So happy. Me too. Our relationship is only just starting to bloom. Aw, jeez. Cece makes a mental note to think of more gardening jokes she can make to impress Maka. I hope we can come up with lots of our future dates. Friend event! Maka and Cece visit the botanical gardens. Hey Maka, do you have a favorite plant? There's no way I could choose just one! But what if you had to choose? Tell me! They're all good. I love them for different reasons, Cece. If I remember right, you got a lot of brain coral in your garden. Okay, maybe that kind's a little bit special to me. The festival starts tomorrow. Finally! The Passion Festival has arrived! After a long month of planning, it's finally time to put everything Cece has worked towards to good use. Cece proudly swims to the sign-up area for the gardening contest, cradling her lovingly raised anemone. The showcase room is filled to the brim with beautiful sea plants and coral. Oh wow! This is some stiff competition, but I'm feeling good. This novice category is no problem. Cece wastes no time setting up her anemone on its own pedestal. Her anemone is looking its best today. Cece is brimming with confidence. Look at you, my little baby darling. Oh gosh, she literally does have fire in her eyes. Wait, how can there be fire in her eyes if she's underwater? Before Cece can continue with her embarrassing display, Maka appears before her. You like pep talking your plants and such too, huh? Maka, you saw that? Sure did, pal. I won't tell nobody though. Now I know one more thing about you too. Oh, yeah, I guess you do. And I'm hoping you'll be able to find out even more on our date later today. Yeah, our date. I'm so excited I can barely stand it. Seems like that helped with the nerves already, huh? Oh, yeah, I guess so. Guess we'll just have to keep talking about our date then. What are we doing on our date anyways? We haven't really done much at the festival aside from stuff to do with gardening. Really? Haven't you come to the festival for like years now? You haven't ever wandered around and done anything besides this? Yeah? Is that a bad thing? Oh, no. Sorry, I didn't mean to make it sound that way. I was just shocked since there's so much fun stuff to do at the Passion Festival. Like, what exactly? Well, there's lots of food and shopping and other contests as well. It's good for people watching, and there's presentations to learn new stuff. I think this year there are even some rides, presentations, huh? Do you think there'd be anywhere I could learn to cook better? Oh gosh, I'm so sure there is. Let's check that out. Yeah, of course. Before the planning can continue, an announcement chimes through the showcase room. The Novice Gardener category winners are about to be announced. Oh my gosh, I gotta go. Cece rushes off to hear the results. Good luck, Cece. Cece lines up with contestants' knowledge can feel her racing. Okay, yeah. This is the same dialogue as before. Suddenly, first place! Cece comes in first place. There we go. Yep. Completely stunned, Cece hesitates before swimming up to give her thanks. All the judges and other contestants shake her hand, and the crowd cheers all the while. Cece is stunned to have received such a high reward. She wonders how she got so lucky. The judges all happily compliment Cece, speaking highly of her anemone. They were surprised to see a newcomer with such a strong and vibrant anemone. It was not only the color and the sturdiness of Cece's anemone that convinced them, but all the different types of fish that lived in and around it. It was all enough to push her into gold. Thank you all so much. I'll treasure this day and keep my anemone safe. Who knows, maybe it will grow even bigger by next year. Or maybe I'll have a new plant to show off. Gosh, I'm so excited. Thank you. With tears in her eyes, Cece exits the showcase room. I can't believe it, I won! When I go back home, I'm gonna go kiss every single plant and fish in my garden. I can't wait to tend to it more. With the wind behind her, it was time for Cece to enjoy the rest of the festival. She was ready to flaunt her stuff to everyone. She had finally found her true passion, and now she has discovered her dream. The dream of becoming the best gardener she could be, filling her garden with vivid colors. From now on, Cece is a gardener. You got the ultimate gardener ending. As the contest all wraps up for the day, Cece meets up with Maka at a stall, doing some cooking presentations. Oh, that's right! The cooking presentations! Maka excitedly greets Cece. Cece! How are you feeling after that contest? Better now that it's over, and pretty satisfied too. That's great to hear, Cece. I knew you had it in you. I'm excited to see what you start growing for next year. I'll be sure to surprise you. Gardening aside, check out my apron. Pretty spiffy, huh? Oh, I didn't even notice that. Oh, it is pretty cool. You look picture perfect, Maka. You're such a kidder, Cece. Oh, I'm serious. You look really cute. Oh, thanks, Cece. Of course, Maka. This is a date after all, you know. Can you blame me for flirting a little? Should I flirt too, then? Only if you wanna. Cece, you look you're as pretty and as vibrant as the best donut coral I've ever seen. Donut coral, huh? Was that not right? No, it was perfect. I was just talking about how so very you it was. Flirting aside, I think the presentation's about to start, you know? Oh, yes, let's get cooking. Cece and Maka settle into their cooking station, listening to the instructions from a very blonde chef all the way to the front. Cece looks down and notices all the ingredients in front of them are for a cake. From scratch! Sneaky Maka picked a presentation on how to bake a cake from scratch. Soon enough, it's time for the two of them to start cooking. Hold on, did he say cinnamon or cloves? And which comes first? Does it really matter which comes first? It might? Despite their fumbling, Cece and Maka work in tandem incredibly well. Cece is pleased to see what a great team they make, and their cake is in the oven baking it. Oh, I skipped it, my bad. Their cake is in the oven baking in no time. Woo! And now we wait. It's always a little nerve-wracking waiting for something to bake, isn't it? I wouldn't know. This is only my second or third time doing it. Oh right, I almost forgot. It just seemed to come to naturally to it seemed to come to naturally to you. There's a little typo there. You might want to fix that. I forgot you weren't a pro. Aw, gosh. You're flattering me now. Maybe just a little. I do think this is a really cool first date, though. I'm so glad we get to be here together. You're so great, Maka. Oh, me too. And you too. Maybe we can do other stuff too, after this is done baking. Of course. Maka laughs at Cece's enthusiastic response. Her expression softens slightly, and her fondness for Cece is utterly obvious. Thanks for hanging out with me so much this month, Cece. You're a good neighbor. And girlfriend. Right? Yes, and girlfriend, of course. Cece is so excited she leaps into Maka's arms. Aww. She plants a big smooch on Maka's cheek. Let's bake lots and lots more cakes in the future. Just cake? And more stuff too. Being in Maka's gorgeous buff arm like this feels so right to Cece. I'm sorry, I can't get over how I just said buff. Her gorgeous buff arms. There ain't nothing wrong with a muscular girl. Maka is all muscle. I bet you that's a nickname. Muscle Maka. Ha! I don't know, I make myself laugh sometimes. Gosh, you're so big. Yeah, thanks. I like to think so too. And cute. Aw, thank you, Maka. Can I give you a kiss, too, on the lips? Please. Aww. And just like that, Maka gives Cece one big smooch in return. It was entirely all too lovely and sweet for Cece. She was so happy that she could help Maka open up more and learn more about herself in the process. Having Maka be so close to her felt so rewarding for so many different reasons. Cece was so glad that they were going to be girlfriends from now on. It had been such a long and complicated month for Cece, but she was glad it had helped her find her way closer to Maka. She was really looking forward to where they go in the future and what they do. For now, though, she was content just spending the rest of the day with Maka. Cece, the cake. You got the Maka ending. Hey! Oh, look at the little credits. She has plants. That's adorable. Little Maka portrait too. Hey! Oh, Maka's on the left. That's cool. Oh, our yard is filling up with a lot of people. Alright, so it's the endings. Ultimate gardener ending. Cece discovered her dream of filling her garden with vivid colors. Maka ending. Cece's bond with Maka is getting deeper and deeper. They ended up falling in love. Aww. Alright, well, I've been recording for quite a while, so I think that's gonna do it for this episode of Mermaid Splash Passion Festival. I really love Maka's character. She reminds me of Undyne quite a lot of Undyne from Undertale, but like she's got like that a little bit of a Texan vibe as well. I really like learning about all these characters and stuff like this. It's awesome. And anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please leave a like, comment what you think, share this video with your friends, and be sure to subscribe. And if you come back on the regular, you might as well subscribe anyways. I'll see all of you in the next video. Goodbye.
You say you wanna try, but you never